Good evening, everyone. I'm Richard Cowperthwait. Thanks for tuning in. And this is a new show here on Channel 15, your local cable channel here and coming from beautiful downtown St. Albans, part of Bellows Free Academy. Happy to have two guests, and these will be regular guests on this once-a-month show. The first Wednesday of the month, we'll see how it goes. We'll check ratings and stuff like that, but we hope to do this show for a while.
Public access is the people's TV and the people's media, and that can be a lot of different voices. And when it came time to launch Channel 16 and to be more of a presence in government, I don't think anyone could have helped us raise our image more than Richard Cowperthwait did.
He is the same off camera as he is on camera. He's a very honest person, and that's one trait I value most out of anybody. Love me or hate me, at least let me know how you feel. And again, he's a very honest person.
He's so reliable and so dedicated to, again, getting that story about what's going on in our community and sharing that story with people. He has such a unique role in this community with the longevity of his career in journalism. St. Albans Today started over a decade ago, and Swanton Today wasn't too far behind that. And if we can convince him, we'll have him doing Bakersfield Today and Fairfield Today before he knows it.
I mean, how cool is that? To have the mayor and the head of the select board live, where you can call them up and ask them questions. I don't think there is many communities in this country where you are able to do that. The late executive director here, Paul Legacy, wanted to do a sports show. And I said, sure, I'll come in, meet with you guys. And Paul was a very big into sports himself. So we started March of 2003 on a Wednesday night.
This is the best damn sports show in Franklin County. And thanks for joining us. This is our inaugural show. And to my left, my old friend, golfing buddy, former radio colleague, Rick the Nighthawk Tatro. And a little further to the left, not politically, I don't think, who knows, not talking politics, but Paul Legacy.
Duke and I have been the original people on that show ever since. And whether it's an excuse to see each other, I don't care. We still get to see each other, and that's the important thing.
I was planning to do election coverage for 2002. This was going to be our first time doing this. And I was skating at the ice rink with the then director of Northwest Access TV. And he saw Richard Cowperthwait over there skating as well and said, if you want to do election coverage, that's the person to get. But you'll never get him. So with that encouragement, I called up Richard the next day and introduced myself. And that's when it all began, was in the fall of 2002.
Interesting night so far. I think State Senate, of course, the big prize in Franklin County.
And I haven't done an election day or a town meeting day without him.
And good evening, everyone. Richard Cowperthwait for Northwest Access TV. Thanks for joining us on this long-awaited election night, November 8th, 2016.
And I think the best show we do up here during the course of the year is the election night coverage for a small town like we have. I just think it's an outstanding show.
I would like to thank Richard for being an amazing partner through 15 years of planning out, especially election day coverage.
I just hope he continues for another 15 years down the road.
He's really become, I would say, the backbone of what we have for Channel 16 and communicating with the public about what's going on in the local towns.
As far as I'm concerned, he is the face of public access. I just want to say to you, thanks for your great public service here at the television station, and more importantly, thank you for being my buddy for these 40 years.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Richard Cowperthwait. Good night.